The chase bar is a 4-channel chaser with 17 built-in chase patterns and 7 static scenes. This unit can be set to run master-slave or with a DMX controller. In master-slave mode, the unit can manually be controlled via the onboard buttons and switches or by the optional foot controller, which allows you to select a desired chase pattern and blackout. In DMX mode, blackout, the 7 static scenes, and 17 built-in chases can manually be selected by using an external DMX controller. In addition, the intensity for each of the 4 channels can manually be adjusted when a specific DMX mode is engaged. The 4-channel output sockets. This is where you plug your par cans into. Up to 5 amps can be plugged into each channel. Up to 15 amps can be on at a time when running in DMX mode. In master-slave mode, the 17 built-in programs and 7 scenes are set so that no more than 15 amps are ever on at one time. The 4-channel fuses. These fuses correspond with each channel output. Each fuse socket is supplied with a 6 amp 250 volt normal blow fuse. The link-in XLR connector. The link-in XLR connector is used to connect an external trigger device, such as the optional foot controller or a universal DMX console. It is important to note that this unit is not assignable when controlling via a DMX controller. The unit's starting address is automatically set to channel 1. The link-out XLR connector. The link-out XLR connector is used to connect to the next chase bar or unit in line. The standby selector switch. Standby selector switch enables or disables the standby function during power-up. Setting the switch to the on position will automatically start running a chase when the unit is powered up. Setting the switch to the off position will put the unit into standby mode when the unit is powered up. The master-slave switch. This switch is used to select the unit's operating mode. If you are operating more than one chase bar, you can link them and set the first one in line to the master setting and all others to the slave setting. Doing this will allow you to control all units from the master's controls. The function selector. This selector will allow you to choose a desired operating mode. There are 4 selections to choose from: audio, fast, medium, and slow. Setting the switch to the audio setting will activate the internal microphone and the chase bar becomes sound active. Any selected chase will then run to sound. Setting the switch to either fast, medium, or slow will make a chase run to the corresponding rate that the switch was set to. The 4 monitoring LEDs. These LEDs indicate the intensity and activity for the corresponding channels. The pattern button. This button is used when in master-slave mode to select a desired chase pattern or scene. The standby button. This is a multi-function button. When in master mode, pressing this button can activate or deactivate the blackout function. When blackout is active, its amber LED flashes. Pressing and holding this button for 3 seconds allows you to select between chase and scene modes. When chase mode is active, pressing the pattern button allows you to select a desired chase. When scene mode is active, pressing the pattern button allows you to select a desired static scene. Setting your standby selector switch to the on position will make the chase bar automatically begin running a chase during power up, as you see now. Setting the selector switch to the standby position will put the chase bar in standby or blackout when the power is turned on, as you see now. As indicated by the amber flashing LED, the unit is in standby or blackout mode. For master-slave operation, set your first unit to the master setting. All other chase bars should be set to the slave setting. Doing this will give you control from the master unit. Pressing standby would black out all units in line. Pressing the pattern button will change the chases for all units in line, and adjusting your function switch on how you want your chase to play back, whether at audio, fast, medium, or slow, will take place from here. The DMX Output, or the link out for your master-slave operation, is here, where you'd come out of here and into the next unit in line, and then out of that slave unit into your next slave unit in line. Each unit has an in and an out, which allows you to connect in this daisy chain fashion. For the input of the master unit, you can connect an optional foot controller, which would give you pattern and standby functions. Your function selector switch, when set to the audio position, will activate the internal microphone. Any set chase pattern will then be sound active via the internal microphone. Setting the switch to the fast position will automatically make your chase run at a preset fast rate. Setting the switch to the medium position will automatically have the chase run at a medium chase rate. Setting the switch to the slow position will have your chase run at a slow rate. When wanting to run in DMX mode, come out of your universal DMX controller and into your first unit in line. When running your chase bar or chase bars in DMX mode, be sure to set your master-slave switch to the slave position for all units. Using any DMX console with fader number 1, adjusting it between values 0 and 9 will keep the unit in standby mode. Adjusting the fader further up will select between individual scenes 1 through 7. Once you pass value 79, value 80 will activate the first chase pattern. You can access the 17 built-in chase patterns between the value of 80 and 249. Please refer to your manual for the DMX chart. Between values of 250 and 255, the chase bar goes into dimmer mode. This will then allow you to use faders 2, 3, 4, and 5 to control channels 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fader 2 will control channel 1. Fader 3 will control channel 2. Fader 4 will control channel 3. And fader 5 will control channel 4.